A new detail uncovered linked to the Iran nuclear deal. Fox News learning that the Obama administration green-lighted Iranian access to the U.S. banking system, issuing a waiver that would have allowed the transfer of billions of dollars through American institutions. Rich Edson is live at the State Department. Rich, this felt like a bombshell report today when I read it.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dana. And you know, Iran was in a really tough spot here towards the end of the Obama administration. It had access to a number of bank accounts it held around the world, all because of the Iran nuclear deal. But it had a problem with this one bank account in Oman. It had $6 billion there, and that money was in local currency. So if Iran wanted access to that money and use it around the world, it would have to convert it to euros or dollars. So according to this report by the Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations, the United States, with the Obama administration, granted a license to essentially help out Iran, allow it to divert that money through a U.S. bank and convert it to euros, even though officials would say that they weren't going to allow them to do that.
The Iranians badly wanted access to the U.S. financial system, and I think they were making that a condition for the agreement, for the final agreement. And so, although they were saying to the Congress, the officials at the Treasury Department, that there was no access, in fact, they granted a specific license to be able to have access to the system.
Now, a former administration official refused to go on the record, though tells us that the license fulfilled U.S. commitments under the nuclear agreement to, quote, give Iran access to pools of its money held overseas. The specific license cannot be described as granting access to the U.S. financial system. Now, the report does go on to say that Iran never took advantage of this license. That's because the administration pushed U.S. banks, two of them, to execute this deal so that Iran could access this money, and that those banks refused because essentially they didn't want to do business with Iran. The report says they believe eventually Iran got that money using European banks in smaller installments over time. Dana.
All right, Rich, thank you for that.